I'm Roberta Lombardi, owner of The Elegant Occasion. I've been an event planner for over 20 years, and I'm going to share that knowledge with you at home so that you can open up your house to friends and family and entertain with ease and a touch of elegance. Hello and welcome to my home. It's spring, it's April, and Easter is just about upon us, one of my favorite times of the year. And to make it even more special, on Easter Sunday, my oldest daughter Ava turns 9. So you can imagine that with 3 little girls, there is a lot of excitement around the Lombardi house. We have so much to talk about today. We're going to discuss setting a beautiful Easter table using that gorgeous color palette of spring. I'm going to show you how to make a wonderful dessert, petit fours. I'm going to show you how to make your own Easter candy. You may never buy another chocolate bunny again. We're going to talk about some gift ideas for your guests, and then we're going to do something a little bit different. Today I'm going to answer the questions that you, the viewers, have emailed me regarding your Easter menu. I can't wait to get started. So let's begin with the petit fours. Now, petit fours are really little individual cakes, and you can get them at specialty markets. They're quite pricey, actually. You can pay up to $4 for one small petit four. As I mentioned, my daughter's turning 9 and she loves this dessert, so I always make them for her around her birthday. It's a special treat. You want to start, the basis of a petit four is really the almond paste. And almond paste is what you use in Italian cookies. It's really a paste of ground almonds that adds a lot of moisture to cookies and to cakes. And this is going to make the cake of these petit fours rich and delicious. You can find almond paste in most grocery stores now, or you can order fresh almond paste from your local specialty markets. Okay, so I have about 8 ounces of almond paste, and I'm going to put it in the mixer. And with a paddle attachment, I'm going to let the mixer break up this paste for me so it's kind of in a crumbled form. I'm going to slow it down. I'm going to add 1 egg and 2 1/4 cups of sugar. And it's going to get pale yellow and basically to the consistency of sand almost with the crumbled almond paste and the sugar. Perfect. Okay, next we're going to add a pound of butter at room temperature, 2 tablespoons of milk, 2 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder, a teaspoon of salt, and a tablespoon of light corn syrup. We're going to let that all mix and incorporate together. And you will notice that there are lumps in the batter. Those lumps are going to stay there, so when you're finished incorporating all your ingredients, please don't worry about the fact that you see lumps. It's supposed to be that way. Okay, now we're going to add 4 cups of cake flour, 7 eggs, and 1/2 cup of water. Let that mix up for about a minute, and to this point the batter is done. The next step is to separate it into 3 bowls and add our food coloring so that we can make it springtime. That should do it. Okay, our batter is mixed, and now we're ready to divide the batter among 3 pans. Now, petit fours are layered cakes, so you can leave them all one color, but what I like to do, since it's Easter, is color the layers the colors of spring. So the batter is a little bit of a yellow consistency. I'm going to add a portion of the batter, and I just eyeball it so that I feel like I'm dividing evenly among 3 baking sheets lined with parchment paper. I want to spread the batter in a thin layer. And don't worry if it's not perfect, because the great thing about petit fours is you can trim them when you're getting ready to cut them into the little squares. Now, I'm going to take another portion of the batter, pour it into this bowl. A bit more. And I'm going to make it pink. Okay, so now I'm going to pour this into my second parchment lined sheet. And you can probably see what I'm talking about with the lumps of the almond paste. And they just bake out. And you end up with a perfectly smooth cake. Okay, so now we're ready for our third color, which is going to be spring green. So again, the yellow is going to be the middle, and the pink will be on top, and the green will be on the bottom. So 3 layers of color. There we go. A little bit of this green. Oh, I love this color. This is an Easter green. See how pretty that is? I just love the colors of Easter. Just so happy, happy colors. Okay, pour that into the bowl, in the pan. Smells wonderful. Again, another layer. Perfect. Okay, we are ready to put these into an oven of 325 degrees, and they go really quick because it's a thin layer. It takes about 8 minutes for these to bake. And then we're going to pull them out of the oven, let them cool, and then I'm going to show you how to finish these petit fours with layers of raspberry jam in between. Then we're going to drape them in chocolate ganache.